Hello, I'm Carlton, and welcome to another segment of The Alternative View.
I'm Keith.
I'm Sharon.
And I'm Nick. Me and my friends, we went to see a movie last night to kind of, it's our little annual tradition.
What'd you see?
We saw, what's the new Woody Allen movie? Vicky Cristina Barcelona. I think it's-
Oh.
my God, it was really, really good. Javier Bardem. Penelope Cruz, my God. I loved her in Voltaire. But this one is definitely her best matching. I mean, Trouble, this was her best film that I've ever watched.
So, is it a comedy?
Yeah, it's a comedy. It's kind
A
of
love comedy?
Mm-hmm. It's like a love triangle, rectangle, octagon kind of thing. It was the first time that I actually went to a movie the same weekend that it opened.
Ooh.
And it shocked me that I went into a full theater, because I'm so used to going to like matinees where I may only be like a handful of people in there, or a
The athlete I was thinking of is Cheryl Swoops. She plays with the Houston WNBA team, and she's still playing now. And she came out, I want to say, 2 seasons ago. So I think it made a difference that she came out while she was playing.
I wonder if the same thing would be happening if it was a male athlete coming out while he is still playing professionally.
Exactly.
No male athletes have come out
No.
while they were
Not
playing?
while they're playing, no. Like, would they be targeted?
Bashing, I think it would be a lot of ridicule. It would be probably that guy's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
So the men are more drama queens than the women.
If a football player were to come out while he's playing, they'd be like, ooh, he's,
Yeah, but like typically or stereotypically speaking, men tend to be more predatory.
They may have their own perspectives that never get to the point of, oh, this is something that I just can't handle. But I think the endorsements, oh, this is the way we're supposed to be, I think all of that comes into play, and their personal side goes out the window. So, to some extent, I think they're playing roles.
Yeah,
Alone in the trenches.
right. He talks about like how hyper masculine the locker room was. How
And he
all
played
these
football?
guys, right? He
He
played
played,
football. He played
For
different teams.
different-
More like studies are showing, or polls are showing, like these guys may not it may not dampen morale for them to know that there are openly gay and lesbian.
Will this diversity training go farther than just incoming athletes? What about those folks who are already there?
Yeah, they're the ones who probably need it more.
Yeah, well, Alone in the Trenches, I think he did talk about that they were going to have some type of, what do you call it, the discussion to try to ease the tension of homosexuality.
Your generation of guys entering the sports, they may not be as homophobic as like the older guys still in the sport. I mean, you think
Well, the other thing that comes to mind is, we talk about corporations that have, harassment laws and policies in effect. Do these teams, I mean, they're corporations. Are those policies in effect? Do they fall under state jurisdiction, municipal jurisdiction, that they have to have those policies in effect?
They don't have to have those policies, but they are always going to be subject to whatever. I mean, if they're a publicly traded company, they're still going to be subject to the laws in general. So I just wonder, I mean, personally, how does it make you feel, when you discover that, wow, there's another athlete who's gay? I mean, I know for me, I felt good, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Cheryl Swoops. I was excited when she came out. It was kind of like back when the days of Martina Navratilova or Billie Jean King or something like that.
A fan, once you heard that she was out, when she came out.
It made me pay attention to her more than I had in the past, definitely.
Because I noticed the same thing with me. I'm a little bit more into sports now that these guys have come out. And I'm like, wow, well then if that one's gay, well let me see who else is gay. And then I went online and the computer just
long time before you're going to find scores of young men coming out as football players, as queer football players in high school.
I don't think it'll happen in my lifetime.
No, I don't think so. But I think the ball is starting to roll, and change will happen very slowly. And I agree, maybe not in our lifetime.
Yeah, and I think the start is right here.
Yeah, I agree.
With these guys writing their stories.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Okay, cool.
another good show.